necessarily any different.
Donna, Sherry is hosting, right?
Yeah, Sherry's hosting. You told me that. I'm just doing the video. We good? Yep.
The One Academy is the heart of our company. Cryptocurrency is not an easy product. It's a very innovative product based on technology and based on very, very complex concepts. For us to be part of this financial revolution, to be part of cryptocurrency and of a community, we need to understand exactly what we do and what we talk about. And this is why we have the One Academy. The One Academy provides you with concepts, provides you with explanation on cryptocurrency and on the financial world. I would encourage everybody to join the courses, to do the certificates, and to understand thoroughly how to use cryptocurrency, what cryptocurrency is, and how we can change the world by using cryptocurrency. One Academy. Learn today, lead tomorrow.
Greetings and blessed day to each and every one of you. Firstly, let me say thank you, Lord, for a wonderful day, because He is the source of our life. He is the source of our strength. So, today I want to truly say it is truly a blessed Thursday evening. Lot in store for you. There is still time for you to call or message someone and let them know that they can come on to the call tonight. Firstly, we have our very own Mrs. Donna Sam Lal Singh. Miss Donna is a beautiful person. She has a beautiful spirit. She has a wonderful heart. She's an educator by profession, and she and her husband has been a part of this wonderful family for the past 4 years. And since I've met her, she has been an inspiration, and whatever she says to me is an encouragement. And I know that whatever she has to say tonight will enrich your life. I now open the mic to Miss Donna Sam Lal Singh, who will first present wonderful information.
Wow, wow, wow. Sherry Ann, thank you. Thank you so much for that warm welcome. It is Thursday. It's Let's Talk time. And we're going to continue with the topic of banking. This evening, we're going to look at the banking, technology, and you. What do you know about the bank where you put your money? You go there trusting everything is well. Last Thursday, we did the role of the banking system. We went through it in detail. And I hope you were so excited in finding out what was happening that you went and you did further review. But this evening, we're going to look at technology within the banking system. So as I share my screen with you, we have to get technology to do that. I'm going to share my screen with you, and let's see what we can share this evening. And I want to say a special welcome to each and everyone who is online today, especially our special guest, Emil Bloomer. And we want to thank him for joining us this evening. We are family. We are One Life family, and we are here to share, to educate you, and to let you know what is happening in the world of banking today. So let me just get my little technology going here. Just bear with me. I learned so much through this business. It's awesome. My disclaimer this evening is the information contained herein and dispensed is not designed to be a source of financial information, nor should it be construed as such. One Life is not an investment company. The images and videos in this presentation are the property of their respective owners. The bank, technology, and you. We are putting the pieces together. You know, life is a puzzle. And as a gentleman and I was speaking today, we were discussing, finance and different areas like that. And we realized it all comes down to putting the pieces together to make a better world for you, for me, and our family. Let's look at the history of banking and how did the bank start. We may just see the bank building, then you don't even know where it came from. So just a brief history, a brief touch before we go into where it's going today. So this is past, present, and we're heading towards the future and what technology is doing for banks today.
Bank, a term that has become an integral part of our lives. From saving money, booking online tickets, taking a loan, to any other money-related operations. Banks have become the bridge that connect us with money. But how did they come into existence all of a sudden? Let's turn over the pages of banking history. The first banking system was started in Italy. In the Middle Ages, Italians used to carry out their commercial trading and transactions sitting on a bench. In Italian, the word banco refers to a bench. With the intervention of many clients and customers, the word banco underwent changes and became bank. Technically, banking system was started right in the Paleolithic age with the advent of barter system. People exchanged and traded goods they already had for things they needed. It was beneficial up till the point when people felt that they required a common commercial tool for trading. As gold was commonly used by everyone, people started using gold coins as a trading tool, which led to the birth of banks. The inception of banks was mainly due to two kinds of people, the merchants and the goldsmiths. The traditional banking system was initiated through the concept of safe deposits. When the merchants traveled all over the world, they needed a place to safeguard their gold coins. Hence, they approached the goldsmiths to store these surplus gold in their safety vaults. This is how safe deposits came into existence. When the money was idle in the safety vault, the goldsmiths started lending it to people, earning an interest from it. He also gave a part of the profit to the merchants as an incentive, encouraging them to deposit more gold coins with him. This paved way for the savings bank or deposit scheme in the later stages and is still considered to be one of the safest investment plans. These can be rightly called the stepping stones to the conventional banking system. The world's first bank is the Bank of St. George in Italy, which was founded in 1407, whereas Monte dei Paschi is the oldest surviving bank since its inception in 1472. With technological advancement, the whole banking process is now confined to small mediums like computers and mobiles, which have made banking a simpler process.
The bank has been impacted. We came from bartering, where people would come and bring their gold safety deposits. All those things have been touched by technology. Some of the very simple ways that technology has transformed banking industry today, we have online banking. Customer safety and security. A customer is able to check into their bank account quickly and see what is happening online. You have ATM machines, which avoid you having to go in the long lines historically in Trinidad and Tobago. I can tell you, I have joined some of those long lines outside of banks. And when ATM came in, it was so wonderful to just deposit and withdraw and get out of there quickly. Financial integration, where other businesses are coming in within, integrating with the bank. And of course, now bank has 24-hour access through online banking and through ATM machines. One quick tap, and you're done. So everything is done quickly. And of course, there are easy transfers online. I wanted some money from a friend. She sent it to me online, and I just had to go and pick it up. It's that simple. And this is technology. Technology is changing the world. Whether you accept it, whether you understand it, whether you're able to operate within that forum, it is changing the world. We have gone through 4 industrial revolutions. 1, 2, 3, and we are now in the 4th one, which is called 4.0. But I would let this little video I have explain to you in a better way, a more interesting way, what we have traveled through and where we are now with AI, Internet of Things, and digitization. Let's improve the state of the world. The fourth industrial revolution is touching every industry. Every single industry will be touched by this fourth industrial revolution. And therefore, need I say that the bank has to evolve. Where the bank was first brick and mortar and human interaction, it now has gone online. Very little interaction except virtual. And they're looking at cloud technology, cryptocurrency, and blockchain, data collection, AI and machine learning, and smart phones and smart machines, the evolution of banking and what the future holds in 2020 and beyond is still beyond our imagination. But when it comes our way, let's use it to make the world a better place. 10 innovations that will impact future of banking: augmented reality, blockchain, robotic process automation, quantum computing, artificial intelligence, API platforms, prescriptive security, hybrid cloud, instant payments, and smart machines. Let's look at the bank of the future.
15 years ago, the consumer would go to a local bank branch and they'd want a bundled set of financial products. That local bank branch manager would give them their credit card, their personal loan, their student loan, their mortgage. What you're seeing today is that new financial technology companies are using differentiated products to acquire scale really efficiently and much faster than they've ever seen before. The first is going from offline to online. Today, with complete mobile ubiquity and connectivity, you're seeing more consumers wanting to take a digital channel for all of their needs, and especially their financial needs. The second is the consumer's trust for digital-first platforms. So more than half of the US population is now willing to go to a technology company for any of their financial needs. And the third is this approach around personalization and tailored product experiences. We've seen this massive trend in China, in India, in Latin America. In China, it's probably the best example. Most consumers in China go to technology companies for all their financial needs. You've seen Alipay and Tenpay and some of these mobile payment platforms send all sorts of financial products at a faster pace than we're seeing in any other region throughout the world. So you're seeing these new platforms and other emerging fintech players scale rapidly and are now starting to compete with some of the biggest traditional banks in the world. And therefore, if you think about deal activity going forward, you could see some of the traditional financial institutions going after some of the technology platforms to add to their product capabilities and add to the overall experiences that they're delivering to their customers today.
Yes. Technology is opening many doors for us. I want to end by saying to you this evening or this morning, wherever you are in the world, technology is here to stay. There's growth, there's information, new things happening around the world as we move through the fourth industrial revolution. Banking technology, and you. Thank you. Together for more.
Thank you very much. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful innovation. And that is One Academy for you. This is One Academy instilled with information to innovate because we are an innovative e-learning platform covering a broad range of topics, including financial areas such as financial analysis, asset management, forex, the stock exchange, cryptocurrency, and much more. And tonight, our very own Ms. Donna Sam did a fabulous, wonderful job in presenting to us innovation, and we really want to thank God for her. We want to thank God for you, Ms. Donna Sam Singh. Well, I have the privilege at this moment to introduce to some and to present to others. Captain of OneAcademy KNights, Ivan and Michelle Mark. They are also members of the co-captain board of the One Life Network. And they both have over 40 years experience in finance, banking, and insurance, just to name a few. They are my mentors, and I'm sure they are to so many other people. They have literally traveled the world presenting this beautiful, beautiful experience to many people. And even though we're on lockdown, it has not stopped them. They have virtually been traveling. And I truly, truly are grateful for them. And I now want to open the mic for them to take over so that they can give us some insight into what Ms. Sam Lalsing just presented for us. So welcome to Marks tonight.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good night, everyone. It was a fantastic presentation by Donna, of course, and she hit the nail on the head with banking and technology because that's what we're going to get into tonight. And really and truly, banks have evolved so much that we are not realizing just how quickly it is changing. And within this COVID time here, we're going to have a massive change. And we talk about crossing the chasm. And really and truly, when we go to another phase of banking, seldom we could go back. And we want to highlight that tonight because, again, Dr. Ruja in her book, Learning for Profit, says that if anyone wants to have a clear understanding of the financial system, they're clearly supposed to understand the role of banking and what banking is. And we want to highlight that because many a times we make a lot of mistakes and we think savings is just progressing when it is not. We don't understand the true role and nature of a bank. The bank is there to make profits. That's it. It is not your friend to help you or anything like that. It is purely a profit-making machine. So we must understand that. So tonight what we're going to do is dive a little into the technology that is going to run the banks within the next couple of years. And we have someone who is really near and dear to us. He's from the other side of the world. But he, I believe, is fit because he as well is in this industry and also in this project for a while, for 4 or 5 years, I believe. And he has a big team. He sees about the German-speaking countries, and he has decided that this is it for him. And he has experience in technology, IT, and banking, and he has experience in so many other things, right? But I wouldn't mention that now. I'll leave it to Sherry to give him a proper introduction. And let's welcome this diamond all the way from Switzerland, right? The right way. So Sherry, please introduce our main speaker for tonight.
Right. We truly have a very special, special guest with us. He is family. And as Mr. Mark said, on the other side of the world, but that does not matter. He is among family. And we truly want to welcome him tonight. We have a panel discussion that will be taking place with him after, he enlightens us and he shares his experience with us. And let me first introduce the panel. And our panel, it consists of our core members of the OneAcademy team. We have Ms. Muriel Azama, Mr. Wayne Wilton, Mr. Kester Beal, and Mr. Alvin Morton. Now for our very special guest. His name is Mr. Emil Blumer. Mr. Blumer grew up in Switzerland in a middle-class family together with his sister Bridget. He spent his childhood in a village of 3,000. There he went to school from kindergarten to high school. After a vocational training as a chef, he did the obligatory military service and graduated from the recruit school as a mountain bomber. At the age of 20, he decided to continue his education in computer science and joined the biggest bank in Switzerland. In the following years, he experienced training as a business information scientist in all its facets. In 1994, he dealt with network marketing for the first time. He worked with the best and the training system of Dexter Yeager to advance his thoughts, visions, dreams, right thinking, and imagination. After 10 years of experience as an employee, he built his own network in computer science and became self-employed. And he saw his enterprise grow into larger dimensions. In 2001, he opened hardware and software stores with an internet cafe. And in 2003, he opened a restaurant in the village where he grew up. In 2004, he experienced a massive health decline and had to resort his life with a heavy heart. During that time, it was joy because he met his current wife, Eva. She is the person with a wonderful nature, he says, who makes every day in life a sunny day worth living. She is also the true reason why he decided to start networking with One Life in July of 2016. She and the goal of financial independence drove him forward to this day. Support good friends, loyal friends, focused friends to realize their goals. And I want to extend from our family right here in TNT to your wonderful wife, Eva. We want to thank her. As you said, she's the reason why you are involved and a part of this family. So I hope she's listening. Miss Eva, we thank you so much and we love you also. Thank you for allowing him to be up at 2 a.m. in the morning to speak with us. So, Mr. Pluma, welcome to TNT virtually.
Thank you very much for this wonderful welcome in your country, in the whole world. Thank you very, very, very much for all these leaders here, special to Even and Michelle. They are make so a great job in his leads department for the OneAcademy and Forex. Really good friends. I hope I comes one time to Caribbean and see you all, and yeah, really, and also our captain. It's for me a special privilege to speak in his country, and I know you have the best of mentorship in around of your life, around of your country. Yeah, really, thank you very much for your invite.
All right. So thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you again, Emil, for taking up our invitation to be on this special night. And we know that we are all working for one particular goal and one particular outcome. And I know that English is not your first language, and you are trying very hard to really keep pace. But on behalf of the whole Caribbean team, we want to thank you for the work that you are doing. Firstly, of course, being captain of the One Life network with the Eagles program, right? We thank you for that Eagles program because we know that certain things will change because of the strategy that you have used and now you have made it available to us. So we want to, of course, give you kudos for that. And tonight, as you know, we do the OneAcademy. And we want to give information on things that will help our network, our people. right? And we started to do banking with our new OneAcademy format. And what we want to do is continue along that line. And we want to know exactly the role of technology. I mean, Donna did a little presentation, a fantastic presentation earlier, and she showed exactly how banking is evolving in the role of technology. And we are in a fintech company. So I would like, firstly, of course, we have a distinguished panelist here in the likes of Mr. Alvin Morton, Ms. Muriel Azama, Mr. Wayne Wilson, Dwayne Cadiz, Noel Emmanuel Jack, right? They would have specific questions coming from the point of view of how you see technology being instrumental in this whole new movement. So firstly, I would like if you could say something, and then we'll get right into the panelist discussion.
Yeah, I want say many things before, and I want to give you a first overview. I joined the bank in 1988 as system controller, and was able to gain some experience in the follow 9 years and 10 months. I was by the Union Bank of Switzerland, and as a senior system controller. And we started in this range as a, I don't know, we say to them, hosty. We works with mainframes, not with little computers today.
Yes.
And we started with punching punch cards for
Yes.
job sequences.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Punch card. Yeah.
Yeah. Managed teletext communication system. Das ist was wie bei a old movie, where the telephone operator plug in the cable to make connections to another connection. So many hundreds of magnetic tape stations, screens with green font and black background. Fast drums, was today hard disk ist, oder? The host, the mainframe was many hundred screen meters grow, so big. And in this time, we see all of the informatics. And what I want to say with this is only 30 years ago. And was a big change, goes over year and over years and over years. And I think in the whole picture, what we see also from Donna before, it was not a big change. Was really not a big change over these all 30 years. And now comes this time from automatization, from digitalization. It's a quantum lab.
Yes.
And this gives big problems when you not change your company or your life in this new technology, in this industrial revolution. You have a problem.
Yes.
And that is the point. This goes so fast. All this informatic stuff, sleeping 30 years, and now the change comes so fast when you not use the academy with this intelligence from the financial education, from the forex education, for the blockchain education. So important. And that is the start I want to give, that you have a background. I'm an informatic guy. by a bank. I see how the bank works all over the years. Bank won't only pick up your money. That is the job for the bankers.
Yes.
Yeah, and you
Very
lose money.
true.
You lose money all the time when you have the money of the bank. I say not all is bad, but the goal is pick up your money. And for that was the bank over 100 years. You see that started in Italy. What they are well world champion in this stuff. Huh? Okay, now I give a little bit background for me from these IT technologies. For me is also this blockchain technology. It's way for all informatic specialists. Is that a new area? We must learn this. I have that not on school. We learn that with the academy. We learn that with praxis, what we do all day. And it's so important to do this. Okay, that was my background and shortly overview.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. You said a
Okay.
mouthful.
Yes. Yes.
And we understand exactly where you're coming from because we are actually seeing it unfolding in front of our very eyes. We have, as I told you, a distinguished panelist here that will like to dive a little deeper and pick your brains, right, from the IT perspective about banking, because you are really very advantageous in the sense that you see it from the both roles, from banking and technology. You're a technology guy. So the panelist here is actually going to pick your brain a little bit to see how we can make our whole experience here in One Life a little better with the OneAcademy information that we get. All right. So up first, of course, we always ask the ladies to go first. Miss Muriel Lizama, who everybody knows because I always use her quote when I'm doing a presentation.
This is the educator with the weapons of mass instructions. Muriel, your mic is
Your mic is muted.
Yeah.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Bloomer. How are you?
Fine, fine. How are you?
Very,
Great
very
to
good.
see you. Great to
Yes,
see you.
yes, yes, yes. I know we have communicated on different levels too. You know, and I'll try to be slow. I get excited and talk quickly, but I'll try to be slow. Initially, there was a lot of pushback, resistance from the banks, but clearly, in respect of blockchain, cryptocurrency, do you see that, of course, that has changed significantly? How do you see the banks trying to marry their profit margins and the efficient cost factor that emerges in using blockchain and cryptocurrency? Because for the bank is about making money on everything.
Okay. I think in the future, the money transfer and all this stuff is not the business for the banks. We have no customers for their customers goes away. Okay, bank must refound his function in other directions. I think is finished. They cannot work with when you must make maintenance for these marmor palaces and all. You must have money from the people, and people give not money for money transfers. It's finished this time with the cryptocurrencies. Banks have no cryptocurrencies. That is the problem they have.
because we don't necessarily need the banks, we need banking. We need to be able to, and we have wallets, etc., for our coins. So you're correct. You don't need that physical space. They would have other roles, I imagine, like helping with contracts. Well, to an extent, I guess.
Yeah, it's for us perhaps a shortly time now to make a bridge for us in the future. Absolutely not. The bridges, and that is the wrong thinking for the most in the networking. You not need now the exchange for fiat money. That is wrong. We make our coins make more low in the value. That is not good. Or we must change our thinking. We must wait. We must building the network for comes the value high, and the bank in this is in this shortly time a bridge perhaps, but not in the future. Not important.
Thank you. Excellent. I'll come back, but I'll let some of our other panelists ask questions. I don't want to hog things. I can't do that.
Donna?
Okay, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you. Hi, welcome, Mr. Bloomer. It's exciting to listen to you talk and to know that let me slow down, and to know that your expertise is in technology. And I am looking at our movement in the future, which means, for me, I believe, I could be wrong, but the bank will have to hand over more autonomy to the customers, to the clients, right? And yet still, the banks will want to control your money. You agree with that, wouldn't you? Right. How do you think that will impact us who are in cryptocurrency? How the bank and cryptocurrency will work together so if for the future? What do you think about that?
I'm now have a glass.
Yeah, a glass ball. You're at a future ball, okay.
Yeah. My thinking is the bank. Yeah, I must go another way. I think in the future, in the blockchain technology and the blockchain technology, all human of the world have his own blockchain. Okay?
Yes.
And when you have this own blockchain, is all information in there. Crypto, also money, your personal ID, all what you can think, your travel and passport,
all your personal business.
All absolutely personal. Also, your income. Comes in this blockchain from your boss or for your company, and I think really in the future, I think that have nothing to do directly with banking, that have to do with what the delivery around there for houses, for stocks, or for everything. You can make business with the banks, but I think not for the whole thing. The own blockchain do that, and I think goes not 5 to 10 years. I think is earlier that we have this future. I think. When the revolution comes from the blockchain,
okay,
then it goes in this direction. I see that in this direction.
Right. So we're looking towards a bright future for cryptocurrency.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely, right?
It's the only future.
Yeah.
From a perspective. I think we have led the way with respect to usability, That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. The usability this way comes. I'm 100% I'm sure that that comes. You have your own blockchain.
Yep.
Right. Thank
Yep.
you, sir. Okay.
Wow, we have some esteemed persons join us.
Hey,
Boy.
welcome, Captain.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Captain.
hello.
Bloomer, sir. What time is it, sir?
Yeah, my
Early
time
morning.
2:30.
Whoa. Wow.
Right now, the eagle is just looking to see what they could eat at this hour. No problem.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the networker time to work.
True, true.
This is
Sleep
Eagle's
to work
time.
too.
This is Eagle time.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're
some
sleeping when
developments
you
are
are
happening
free.
behind the scenes, man. Some developments are happening behind the scenes. So I had to come see these people personally to discuss something that should be on the horizon soon if everything goes our way. And I just think it's time to just run full speed ahead, man. Full speed ahead. People don't know that they don't know, and it's just getting more and more terrible.
Yeah,
I
man.
asked a guy today, a big financial guy from in the office.
Your
He
phone?
said to me, "Hey, did the was the people associated with ICT or somebody?" He said, "Did they contact you?" I said, "Excuse." I said, "They're not interested in digital." I said, "They're pretending they're interested in digital." I said, "They want digital TT, and that is going to not be blockchain because that will lead to transparency." I said, "But what's baffling to me? I asked for a question for you. They campaign about being digital. They talk about things going digital. So why are we coming up with new $1 bill, $5 bills, and they printing these new bills, but they're going digital? Why are they printing these bills?" I said, "Could you answer me this?" He can't begin to have that conversation. And it's too many people out there like him that we need to help
Yep.
and introduce to them. Now, mind you, he has a small package, but having a package and being involved is two different things. People have to start to get actively involved so they can know what they really have. And this is why I believe the education that we're pushing and spearheading that mindset, that idea, friends, we are on the right path. Don't you let no one fool you to think we are not. We have what they need, we have what we have to offer, and we are the best.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Donna.
Yeah, thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Mr. Bloomer.
Thank you, Donna.
You're
Up next,
welcome.
we have Mr. Wayne Wilson. He would introduce himself and, of course, ask put in on question.
Good night to all. Mr. Bloomer, good morning to you, sir. I greatly appreciate the effort of being up at this time of the morning. I am also from the banking industry, and I have a question for you because you really took me back a couple of years when you spoke about the diskettes and having
Yeah.
these large sheets. It really brought it brought a couple of years back, you know. But one question I have for you, in terms of people's interaction. Now, in the Caribbean, we slowly were pushed. And as you just heard our captain speak about, what people who have the responsibility of currency doing things still that if we really look at it is in the past, and you just said it, currency is really, really fastly going in the past. Yet still, we in Trinidad and Tobago, our government is looking to put more paper into the system to introduce it electronically. So my question for you is, what do you see in terms of our people not really evolving quick enough with the technology? What do you see that slowing or speeding up, if that's the perspective, into technology crashing the system, for want of a better way of putting it?
Okay. I'm not sure I understand to 100%.
Okay, let me put it another way. Okay,
But
so we have parts of the world that are evolving faster than others, right? And I know you can see it from your perspective because you have come from just what we spoke about, the large machines and that kind of stuff. So you've seen people having to evolve, right? What I'm asking you is, between that era to where you are now in your part of the world, what do you see as the main factor that really took people, in other words, they had to get up and get with the technology or they would fall flat?
Good. Okay. Now I understand. I think the technology make the state want not print money is too expensive. The change finish. And when you are not do that as people use this technology, you are hungry. You must change. No excuse. I see a part of Europe in Scandinavia, you cannot use money. When you go out from Sweden and you want by the airplane eat something or so, you cannot pay with money. You must have plus digital money with plastic or so. They make change. And now with this, I know now in Europe is so, when you pay in cash now, businesses, they don't want cash. They have respect for this pandemic. They say, no cash. And in the head from the human now change. The technology comes with these crises, and also you see now these e-commercing platforms, they make money, unbelievable. People go not out to shopping, and now this technology change so fast, and I think the state make that. The people have nothing to say. They must use, and they are so tricky now. In Switzerland is the Swiss e-franc 1.77 Swiss franc. They pick up your money, the half money, they pick up for him, and later they say 1 franc is 1 franc. They make a second time pick up your money. It's so crazy this time. I think the human have no chance for make have another idea for this technology. Or you have one coins or our coins. It's not under control from the states. I hope I can give you answer of your question.
Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Basically is get with the program or get left behind. Get the crypto, don't eat. Get digital or don't live.
Yeah, absolutely. But when you not can, you can use your money. You not it, and when you not make the change that this technology, you not it. You must learning to hunt.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm not seeing Ivan, Michelle, but Alvin, do you have a question? Okay, they're back up.
And Alvin is the next person, so thank you so much.
Yes.
Pleasant morning to you, Diamond Bloomer. We are indeed privileged to have you join us today.
Thank you.
Before I ask my question, there are two things I want to say here. I listened to a video where the IMF is calling for Bretton Woods 2.0. Of course, the IMF is the International Monetary Fund, and in listening to that video, they're talking about the central banks lurching or aiming to achieve some sort of reset because of the extent of debt that exists worldwide and that has been brought about by the crisis itself. Because more and more we are seeing the use or the employment of MMT, modern monetary theory. What implications do you see for a Bretton Woods 2.0 as it relates to our project, the One Life Network, the OneAcademy, the OneCoin? That's my first question. I have another one, but I'd be keen to hear your perspective on that.
Yeah, I'm not now what is this IMF and this I have not seen this video. Sorry. I see in our network with our project that we are freedom from the rest, and when we make a combination of all these financial tools, we are independent from the central bank, from that. Other, you are not the joystick for the states or for thing, and we have the own value. The value they make, we are with the network, the own value we make with the companies over the deal shaker. We are independent, and that is so important for all. I'm over 30 years. I looks that I'm be independent. I have no chance in the normal life. I'm all the time in the hands from governments and there, and this is also okay, so a little bit. But in this situation, we have all the new rules in this crisis, and that is not the way. The way is we have the own value in the cryptocurrency, and we have the own system with the deal shaker, with this all companies give you the product you need to live, and that is super. I'm not understand the IVF, and so really not. I not, sorry, I cannot give a really good answer for that.
That's okay. And I'll go into it a bit more. The IMF, in calling for this Bretton Woods 2.0, they're actually seeking to replace, I think, what was called the special drawing rights with basically a cryptocurrency version. And by calling for this Bretton Woods 2.0, they are trying to maintain control or remain as the center of the universe when it comes to finance and financial transactions. They have not achieved it with what was called special drawing rights, which is a basket of fiat currencies. So my take on the interview is that they are trying to do so, but using a central bank digital currency.
Okay, now I understand. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. The digital money and cryptocurrency. Digital money in the banking world, it's 60 years old. We make with SWIFT. I have this application by the Union Bank of Switzerland. SWIFT is digital money. You send the money on the central banks in the whole world. That is no paper, this is digital. We have that so many years. The people, the human have that not, the banking have that 60 years. And now they want change to old technology with this digital money, and that's not works, and is by the central banks. They make they have the cross in the hand, not the currency itself. It's a big difference. A cryptocurrency is not digital money. It's not safe, not so safe. Digital money have no numbers that yours money is, have so much difference. Paper money cannot look where is the way from the money, anti-laundering and all was behind. That is not so by digital money. The most people outside thinking that is cryptocurrency, that is not so. That is not true. They must learning this by the blockchain technology. With our courses in the OneAcademy, you see that. You see that in the financial education. You see that in so courses. Outside, you're learning that not. Digital is not cryptocurrency.
And I would yield the floor to someone else. I think this was what you've just said there, to me, was one of the most significant things said in quite a while. Because I think even in our own country, and where our political directorate of governance personnel are mixing up digitization with the intent that cryptocurrency will bring. And you've just cleared up and made even more clear the distinction and the difference between both entities. All the more reason, as King James just said, that we need to get in front of these people and help them past their misunderstanding. Back to you, Ivan.
Yes,
So
thank you.
true, so very true.
That was a lot. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it all ties in. That program, that the Eagle program, because it's about education, it's about building a massive community to push back. And if we all follow through to that Eagle program that Mr. Bloomer is up front and center with promotion, we would have the mass and the numbers to make the difference that we have to. If we keep staying in our little hole and trying to do something, we can't. You have to. What our responsibility would be as a people, as a network, as a team, is to go all out with these types of promotion, bring the masses, and the masses make a difference, because you must listen to what is happening on the ground.
Exactly, Muriel. And the strategy, of course, of Dr. Lucia was really to grow big, was to take it to the streets. That was the strategy. And when you have this massive entity or community moving forward in one direction, what was our issue is that we started to pull apart in different directions. But if you have this massive organism moving in one direction, then you make a statement. And then people will stand up and look and say, hey, this is something that I need to be a part of. You know, the fear of losing out, the fear of missing out.
Yes.
This is what the
and I want to say one more thing, and then I'll hush for the rest of the night. And this is not banking related, but it really speaks to that whole ground swell that is necessary for us to, as I said, make that difference. It's thought slipped me because I just got distracted, but I will recall it's something important. But you all carry on. I will have to make one more interruption.
And you know, what he said was really the crux of the matter. We could just close off the meeting and that's it. But, that was the crux of the matter. But as see, Dwayne KD is here, is asking a question.
A
I will
couple
let
of
him
questions on
use his
here.
mic and ask it directly to Mr. Bloomer. KDs?
Yes, pleasant evening, Mr. I had two questions posed. The first question was, with the evolution in banking today, do you see peer-to-peer banking having the ability to help individuals create wealth in this digital age? And the second part to that question is, what are the different ways wealth can be created using the tech in this year?
Sorry, Mr. Derwine, I not understand the question from the quality, from the, I not understand, sorry.
Yeah,
Internet,
it was choppy a little bit.
Okay, so I'm asking, with the evolution in banking today, do you see peer-to-peer banking having the ability to help individuals create wealth in this digital age? If so, what are the different ways wealth can be created using the tech in this era?
Okay, good. Now I understand. I say that on the beginning, I thinking in the future, you not make peer-to-peer by banking, no money transfer over banking. I think is a part of the cryptocurrency outside. Banking is for the customer too expensive. When you look today, what they make peer-to-peer, how much money they pick up, the customers goes not to the bank. Customers search other way, and the other way is the cryptocurrency transfer. I'm 100% sure that the banking must change his business. Not we must change our business, he must change his business. In the future, no transfer from the banks. I'm 100% sure.
True. Noted. All right. My second question is with regard to our company. What component of our organization do you believe gives us the greatest value? Is it the coin? Is it the network? Is it the education? Or is it the ecosystem?
It's all together. All together. My word, all together. When you're not building up the network, you have no deal shaker businesses. When you're not building up the network, people no make education. Without education, deal shaker not works. The financial intelligence is not here. And you need the network to bring in the whole world the good information. We must grow in the network, and the rest comes. People today sleep. Now they must stop sleep and build up the Eagle program. That comes the network grow. When the network is grow, comes the intelligence from the academy. When this works the deal shaker. All is hand in hand. You need all. The best question I heard today. Super.
Thank you, sir. Cheers.
That's a serious question. All right, I think Muriel, I think we revisit you. Thank you
Well,
so much.
actually, it's kind of a continuum of what was said, because when he was email in his response to Dwayne is talking about the best time. And what I was going to talk about the best time too is now more than ever, we have a amazing structure that has been put in place, right? And part of the tour was to certainly get others to be part of the structure. We have involvement of the whole of the network who wants me to take this quantum leap, and having a solid structure, having solid system, having individual programs, things with a solid platform, the deal shaker, a movement with the OneAcademy, and that One Life. It is a governance system and structure that directs it. It is just for us to wake up and be in control of the banking. And banking, not the banks, but banking, because our coins will be significant. That's where we will drive the economy. And I don't know if we realize how significant and how important and what we could do with what we have. And I finished talk, sorry.
Yes, quite right. And the further we go with it is the more important our OneAcademy and the information it provides will get, because of the main fact that people want to know how to. And it's not just about providing the information, but also providing the how to get things done, how to use the banking system as it is now, and how to transfer or how to translate
transition.
Yes, into the new system. So it's all interconnected. I don't know if anyone else have any other questions, but Emil, it was a blast. I mean, you definitely added tremendous value to tonight's show. And
Definitely.
we're so happy that you were
Absolutely.
on. And we just ask anyone else. I see Noel is here too. I don't know if Noel has anything to ask.
Yes. Good night to everyone.
Good night.
Mr. Emil Bloomer. Good night to you as well. Good night, King James, and all the other panelists. Welcome to our shows virtually, and we hope to see you here physically very soon when the borders are open.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Now, I just want to make a statement, and then I'm going to ask a question, right?
Okay.
It was Bill Gates, the famous Bill Gates, that said, banking is necessary, but banks are not.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find out what is your take on that statement, because as I analyze it, in my mind, banks are synonymous with banking. You don't go to a bank without expecting banking services, correct? So what is your take on that statement? And in it, I see a preface for the changing face of money, what some people call the evolution of money. Because money as it is now, we know it's at the point where it is the fiat system, right? We see it going digital or virtual. You just admitted that, right? Over 60 years, it is digital.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the introduction of cryptocurrency, organic cryptocurrency in 2009. And with OneCoin, I mean, we are ahead of our game, right? So 3 systems of money exist right now. You can say the fiat system, you can say the digital system, which is really a more high-tech way of moving the fiat or allowing for as a means of transaction. But do you think the banking sector will just sit by and idly say, well, okay, let blockchain technology take over and we don't profit, we don't benefit from the trillions of dollars to make. As far as I understand, most of the major corporations across the world, most of the major banking institutions of the world are adopting blockchain technology. Whether they're going to use that for digitalizing the dollar, or whether at some point in time they will incorporate, which I believe will happen, organic cryptocurrency, because they are in for profit. So give me your take on Bill Gates' statement about banking is necessary, but banks are not, and the progressive, futuristic changes that we see taking place in the technology in regards to where banks are heading as far as the cryptocurrency is concerned. And is it that is going to displace cryptocurrency companies, let's say for instance like OneCoin, because they are out there for dominance and for control? What is your take on it? Not saying that OneCoin is not going to fare well, but give me your honest take on this very controversial issue. I see King James smiling.
Okay. I think it's not only one cryptocurrency in the future. We have different ways and different markets for different currencies. The one coin is for the unbanked people on the world. He can live and can all do in his life what he want to eat. Need this currency and then gives speculation cryptocurrencies. And he works together with bank and it gives a different currencies. I think top 10 currencies are there. We are today also have Swiss francs, dollars, and. The Swiss franc is the security currency. The US dollar is the speculative currency. And also in the cryptocurrency world gives that different. I not can say this is good, this is not good. All have really stable cryptocurrencies have a work in the future. I think. I know have idea what is. I hope, and I'm 100% sure that OneCoin is one of the tops in this. Yeah, is 100% my belief. Yeah, I cannot say the digital money in the future, not the cryptocurrency, the digital money. Oh, also there's so much money in this whole world. There's billions of billions, and goes down. You see that the banking problem with this fusion, with this two banking comes together. In Europe is now the biggest problem that the biggest banks comes together, make a fusion. What is there? They have paper, they lose papers. People lose money when papers go away. They have funds, you understand funds? In immobile and in currencies and das make a bit boom. 2008 we have that. When comes the funds, then it's finished. Then it's really terrible of the world. When with the fusion, the banks not see Where is my money in this package, by this bank, by this bank? They have no overview. I know they have no overview over this money. And now is so important. I not know where is the top cryptocurrency in the future, but you need the security from this way, from the money. The secure money is cryptocurrency, not the fiat money, not the digital money. It's the fiat currency. Is not a central bank behind in the first moment. The rules can change. You not know what the states make when they need money. They pick up from the people who have the money. Okay. It's a terrible but so nice time to look what goes, and it's so important. You looks you make you pick up your knowledge from the academy and looks for all sides what going. For me, it's all day a new day for looks what comes with the money. Last week I make the first time, or last month I make the first time a cryptocurrency transfer over e-wallet outside from one. It's the first time. I'm so happy I do that. One time you must beginning. We see what the future make. I think we are by the best and top company. We have the coins. We have over in moment I think is 1.2 billion one coins for sale of the world. I'm not sure, huh? In the future is 120 billion, sorry, now, and now stock up to 250 billion. Why?
Yes.
The whole world need these coins. And now is enough. When you look down, 3.7 million people have these coins. We need more person of the world. We need these coins, and that comes stable. For us is stable. So important. So important.
Thank you.
Welcome.
One coin all the way.
All the way. All the way. You know, before I go, I wanted to just say something. Emile, I want to add my thanks, my profound thanks for this. I've learned so much. And I also wait for the day when in my country, I could walk into any business place, any government business, and use my ones. That's my dream, right? And yeah, both, yes, right. And I really tell you why, thank you for us, for allowing you this time with us. And it has been an awesome lesson. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So again, King James, any
Yeah,
final?
I mean, a lot has been shared, and I could always share some more. I would add to what Emil just said regarding the banking and give you another perspective. Today I was having a very interesting conversation with a colleague of ours, and we spoke about the central banks, and they released some media and some information that soon I'll be sharing as soon as I get the link, saying a lot of graphic things about banks. Now the central bank released this kind of report, and what is the central bank really doing? They are setting up the banks to downsize on majority of the banks, because with these digitalization method that they want to use, taking the dollar to digital, they don't need all the functioning systems of their everyday bank. So credit unions and all the small people, they will be squeezed out of the system, and they will keep only a few banksters that they choose to be big mortgage, like JP Morgan, those kind of gangsters. They would keep them in their position, but the smaller hubs, they will close down, because now the central bank could just do more and type up more for themselves. So the original question by Brother Noel, allow me to just leave you with this thought. Why would he say banking is necessary but not the banks? Because each one of us is our own bank, and the phone is our bank. No, you just need the ledger to keep a track, and that's what blockchain is all about. Because the ledger before was trust. Your grapes, my apples. Now the blockchain is this trust. So it brings back the very essence of what money is. My humble take.
Beautiful.
Awesome. And Dwayne Katie said, word. So with that, I believe we had a fantastic night tonight.
Oh, yes, we did. We did.
Emil, we have to pay you back that in some sort of value. Somehow, you name it, we'll get it done. And again, we thank you so much for being on with us tonight. Leave any closing remarks, Emil?
Thank you very much. For me, was so excited to be here. Was a challenge for me. I have so much in my head to say in German, not in English. So, we can speak we can speak 3 hours more. Is so in the but is a bridge this English. But I see comes all the time more and more. I can speak and it's super. I understand much, but yeah.
You did well. You did well.
Did well.
Next time we do that in German.
So, anyone else closing remarks before we end tonight's call?
Well, Ivan, you can thank him when he comes to Trinidad with his wife, and we will take care of him and take care of you and your wife. Come to Trinidad sometime soon when the gates are open. You're welcome. You have a whole family here.
Yes, super. Thank you very much. Our Switzerland is open for you.
Thank you.
Now comes the nice time, the winter time.
Okay.
Absolutely. The best time. The best time.
Yeah.
The best.
Getting like cold.
Yes.
That's it. So again, people, we thank you. Of course, this is a new format of OneAcademy Nights, and you will have many more persons coming on this program. And remember, this program is really to ignite and excite using education in order for people to understand what is taking place. This is what this program is about. So again, Emil, thank you on behalf of myself.
Yeah.
One life for all life.
That's right.
Sherry, back to you there. Emil, continue to do the fantastic job you're doing, of course, with your Eagle program, and we are 110% behind you. Anything we can do at all, please feel free.
We'll just soar like eagles.
That's right.
Absolutely. My eagle is all the time on back side and of the heart side. We are an eagle. We live we are eagle.
That's right.
Yeah. It's super.
Tonight was truly special for us. It was more than special, but very special, because we not just had our core members, we didn't just have our very special guests, but we had our captain joining us on tonight's call, and that makes it very, very super special event. And what really was our intention tonight? Well, our intention always is to give you a unique sense of understanding and facts which you can use to enhance your knowledge and daily lives, as well as promote our core products, OneAcademy, and the benefits of our ecosystem. And our ecosystem, it is truly unique. It is truly wonderful. It is truly fabulous. And I want to say to all the IMAs that were on the call tonight, truly, truly trust the process. You heard it from the mouth of our diamond tonight, all the way in Switzerland. You heard from him, his expertise. You heard all that he had to say. Trust the process with us. And together, it's only together that we will win. Only together that we will make it. Don't give up. Now is not the time to give up. So, with that being said, we want to wish all of you, from the entire heart team, we want to wish all of you a very special weekend, a wonderful favor-filled weekend, and keep sharing the message. Keep sharing what we have. If it is good enough to have, it is good enough to share. And truly, truly, it is. We are saving lives. We are saving the lives of many. So have a wonderful weekend. Bless all of you, and see you on Monday with a guest so that they can understand and learn how they can be a part of our wonderful, wonderful family, which is the One Life family. Bless all of you. Have a wonderful night and blessed weekend.
One's out.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Emil. Take care. All the best.
Good night.
Good night. Blessings and
Okay.
more blessings. Okay.
All right. One's out.
Good morning, good evening, all.
All right.